Now then, guys, how are we doing? Thank you for joining me again. So here we go. We've got this game against Hibs today. The Edinburgh Derby. We must have had best part of 30 of these things now, and we're definitely the more dominant team out of the two. We're the strongest team in Edinburgh. So say no more about that. But we've got a chance of redemption in the Champions League group stages against Barcelona. Obviously, the team that knocked us out late on last season. So we got that opportunity this time round. Nothing's really happened between episodes. We have had one game. We had a 3-0 victory over Motherwell. Now, Motherwell have been a bit of a bogey side for us in the past, but I say in the past, we've smashed them the last 6-7 times that we've played them, but we beat them in the quarter-final of the Betfred Cup 3-0. We had 21 shots, 9 on target. Signorelli with a goal on 23 and 2 goals for Doyle on 43, and the third minutes of first half stoppage time gets us through. Motherwell had 4 shots. Let's had a fairly decent game on a 7.3, but we kept the clean sheet again. And, yes, losing 2-1 to Celtic, while not ideal, those clean sheets keep coming on. We've conceded 2 goals all season. It's just a shame that they were to Celtic. So game day then, as we take on Hibs. We're away from home, but in other games, Aberdeen take on Rangers, Celtic against St Mirren, Dundee United against St Johnstone, Hamilton against Dundee, and Motherwell against Kilmarnock. Very tight at the top now. 1 point between us and Celtic, and ourselves and Rangers on equal points. It's goal difference that keeps us clear at the minute, as Rangers played the earlier game and they won 1-0. So Rangers go top of the league as it stands. We've got a win today. So team selection-wise, then we're going with Lietz in goal, Linchwai, Hidalgo, Augusto Caesar and Ballatieri at the back, with Horribine and Lopez in the middle, Hadidi and Doyle out wide, and then Court and Kearney up front today. So from the social roundup then, Mike McLean says Ballatieri starting is a terrible call, but Samuel Balafemi says Horribine is starting good. I am a fan of them liking Horribine because, like I say, he's one of their own. He is another Daryl Court, and bringing these players through is absolutely massive. Now, I need a victory here after this loss against Celtic, obviously. We should be too strong. We should have been too strong for Celtic. Maybe we changed it up too much after that massive victory against Hertha Berlin, but we'll see what happens today. As Horribine with the ball across is cleared by Bilbao. Now, Bull picks it up. Lennon on it. They've got some players in the wide areas. Godden. We've got to watch the man down his far end. Stockton as well. On the edge of the 6-yard box. Lennon with it to Langen. And they've scored. What a terrible start. We are 1-0 down on 5 minutes. The first breakaway. And I've been speaking about keeping those clean sheets, but we go 1-0 down in 5 minutes. Celtic are also 1-0 up against St Mirren. Oh dear, that's not ideal. As we'll drop down into third place as things stand. Third place, can you believe it? After the start of the season we've had as well. Hibs have had 1 shot on target and obviously they've scored. It's the only shot they've had as well. Their formation, it's something a bit different there. 2 behind the striker, but one of their central midfielders is the difference at the minute. I'm going to demand more from the team. We need to push. As Kearney's on a 6.4, Lynchwise on a 6.5. First half, we have done absolutely nothing, and this is unlike us as well. As we're going to go into half-time, guys, 1-0 down. What a horrific start this is. Dressing room-wise, I'm going to thrash my arms a bit. I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. Tactically, Kearney's coming off. Signorelli is going to go on because he's done absolutely nothing. I think we stay like that for now. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe a change in the middle. Horribine and Lopez. They're doing alright. Lynchwise obviously another weak link, but Ramirez is out injured anyway. So Signorelli is the man that's potentially going to make the difference. The Celtic are 3-1 up against St Mirren. Like, what is going on here? We've been completely nullified as there is an hour gone. Bit early to obviously start panicking, but Hadidi's going to go into the middle. Lopez can go out wide. Horribine can just hold up in the middle. Probably. Lynchwise not having a great game, so we'll go like that. Obviously, Lynchwise going to come off. Dusak will swap those 2 guys round. Right, confirm the changes. Let's go. It's been an absolute shambles. Look at the amount of key passes. Look what we've been doing, and nothing is happening. As Rangers still 1-0 up. We've got 20 minutes left. We haven't even seen a highlight. We've not even had a highlight for ourselves as we're going into the last 10 minutes. Here we go. Doyle with a corner. Ball in. Hidalgo heads it over the bar, but we have had a highlight. That's a start. 10 minutes to go. We're going to lose 1-0 to Hibs. What are we doing here? Daryl Court on a 6.3. What is occurring? I've got 2 centre-backs on the bench. Obviously, that's not usually a problem. Right. Garon's going to come on for Ballatieri. God, we are pushing now. Hadidi will go as the shadow striker on attack. As I'm going to go through at the back again. Garone can go like that. Oh, man. 5 minutes left. Time to get shouty. Fire up. And now we're going to go very attacking. We're going to leave ourselves wide open to a counter. 2 minutes left. I'm panicking. Instructions. As you can see, I'm doing everything. Shoot on sight. Play for set pieces. Pass into space. In transition. Just distribute over the top. You know, throw it long. Take long kicks. Go. 2 minutes. We've got a highlight. Dusak to Hadidi. Dusak on it to Horribine. Not the player that you want on the edge of the area if you're chasing a goal. Horribine to Gronk. Are we going to sneak a point here? We're leaving ourselves wide open to the counter, and that is a worry. As the ball is in, Dusak saved, and it's out for a corner. He's offside anyway. That is got to be the last opportunity. As we're now fired up, it's got a highlight, but I reckon his highlight will just run away. As we've got, 15 seconds. I can't believe this. We've absolutely dominated. They've had one shot as Hidalgo with the header over. And that is it. We've lost 1-0. We've lost 1-0. Like, replay the start of this episode where I'm saying we haven't lost to Hibs in like 20-odd games. And there you go. And I threw everything at them then. Absolutely everything. And we've lost 2 league games back to back. That puts us into 3rd place. I'm far from pleased with that result. Bragging rights go to Hibs. I genuinely can't remember the last time we lost to them. And there we go. So we're down into 3rd place. Hibs 2 points behind us and we're 3 points behind Rangers. As Rangers win 1-0, we know about it against Aberdeen. Celtic 3-1 against St Mirren. Motherwell won 4-0 against Kilmarnock as well. Absolute shambles. Zurich cannot hide delight after rival win. Hearts mind you slams the team. It was really poor. Aberdeen's 7-game unbeaten run comes to an end after losing to Rangers. So yes then guys, just what you need now after a loss to Hibs is to take on Barcelona. But we are at home. Fingers crossed. Let's get into it. Right, and an even bigger game now against Barcelona. Now, this tactic worries us. It's starting to worry me now. We don't usually lose games back-to-back. We don't usually play as poorly as we have done. Signorelli has been injured between the games. He's out for 2 months with a serious hip injury. So Signorelli is going to miss out altogether. Albanos obviously will go in. Signorelli will drop out. And Harabine will go there. But yeah, team selection-wise then, Harabine's going to go into the middle. It's a big call, this. It's a really big team selection. But we're going to go like this with Lietz in goal, Linschwai, Hidalgo, Taxanowski and Ballatieri at the back, Horribine and Japp in the middle with Hadidi and Vanusian out wide, and then Court and Albanos up front. Absolutely massive game. We could get dominated here. I think this is the one that will probably make me decide whether we stick with this tactic or not. We've been all about blowing teams away, you know, and I've basically recruited for that as well. So Adam Crawford says Hadidi starting is a terrible call. I know McKinley says Bocelli certainly has things going well. What dream world are you living in? This is probably the worst phase that we've had in a couple of years. We've got nothing to lose here is what I'm telling the team. I don't even want to see their team. They've got, you know, players like Clerk and whatnot that'll tear us apart. As we've got a throw in 39 seconds. It's headed away, but Ballatieri is going to pick it up. Come on. An early goal. Their pink strip. As the ball in, Albanos scores. Couldn't even get an effort on target against Hibs, but we're 1-0 up against Barcelona in the first 60 seconds. Albanos in for the injured Signorelli. Does the business as well as Ballatieri. Onto the edge of the area. It's a decent ball in. We're queuing up in the middle in fairness. Nobody's marking them. They've got 2 players to choose from. As Liverpool won 6-0 against Club Brugge. Haaland with 5 goals there. So this one, like I say, is going to be a test of our tactic. As Clerk, there you go, the man that causes all the trouble. Clerk still going and it's well wide. Yeah, this is going to be a test of our tactic. Japp and Horribine in the middle are really, you know, they're not strong enough. They're not a million miles away. Japp is a very good player, Scottish international. Horribine just isn't ready. 16-year-old and we're playing him in the centre of midfield against Barcelona. Kind of tells you the position we find ourselves in. As there are goals everywhere. Monaco 1-0 up against Hertha. That's obviously the other game in the group. But we're doing alright. 6 shots, 1 on target. We are dominating this game. The problem is Barcelona may start to run away. As we have a highlight. Hertha Berlin have gone 1-1 against Monaco. A draw would be fantastic for us. As Vanusian picks it up. He's not going to hit it from there, surely. To Hadidi. Ball across. Down. We scored. Hidalgo. Hidalgo volleys it into the net. We're 2-0 up in first half stoppages. Court heads it down. Great goal. Vanusian, I thought he was going to have a crack there, but it's a decent ball out as we drag ourselves back on side. Court heads it down, and it's under the goalkeeper. Not great, it's right at him. But we're 2-0 up. First half, it's a real Jekyll and Hyde performance. I've said that quite a bit, but I'm very happy with the way you're playing. We've just been, how did we play so poorly against Hibs? And we've created so much here. As Balotelli with a very good head away. And Almados is on his way. They're not even chasing it back as we go 2 against 2. Albanos has been a threat. He loses out there, but he's back in possession. Van Ooyen on it. Go on, lad. Van Ooyen, ball in, cleared away. Japp will pick it up. Balotelli is going to get there in fairness. He needs to go out wide. We've got the player free. Who is that on the far side? Lin Shuai. Go to him now. Caught. Oh, we've lost the opportunity there. Horribine in possession to Hadidi. Go on. Japp. Oh, it's dangerous. And Clerkham are on the way. Giladucci to Clerk. This is the man that causes all the problems. And it's a goal just like that. We've given it away in 1 minute 30 seconds of the second half. It's a poor ball. It's loose. And Clerk is absolutely clinical. You know, when he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, for me, there's only one outcome. And Lietz can't make the save. Shocking. As Hertha and Monaco 1-1. That goal obviously self-inflicted. That was nothing to do with the tactic. We pushed high. We went for it. Shocking. As we're going into the final 20 minutes, Lin Shuai with the throw. I'm going to have to make some changes soon. Hadidi with the ball in. Albanos hits the bar and he stood on the line. Albanos, he stood on the line and he's missed an open goal. Man, oh man, right, let's make a change. I haven't made any changes and we've basically got 17 minutes of the game left. Tactically then, Hadidi's tired, so Dusak's going to come out on that side. Kearney's going to come on for Court. We're going to change it like that. That is it. Double change. I don't really know why I've made an attacking change. However, Kearney needs a bit of redemption. Ball in then to Balotelli. He has seen a lot of the ball. Nothing silly here as they are pressing. Balotelli then to Albanos. Japp. Out to Horribine. Dusak. Albanos again. There's a ball. Kearney finds himself, scores. I told him he needed it. Second goal of the season for him. 3-1 up. An inspired substitution. I didn't really need to make an attacking substitution, but Court hasn't really done anything. Monaco are now 3-1 up as well against Hertha. We're also 3-1 up. Albanos with the ball to Kearney. Steps inside. It's a great finish as well. Keeper's got no chance. As we've got 10 minutes left and I've still got a change to make. So, substitution for me then. Guilherme is going to come on for Hidalgo, who's got a card. That is it. We're all done. 3-1 up. Massive, massive victory this. If we can hold on, obviously. There's 4 minutes left and there's a corner. But Lietz is there. He goes very, very quick as we try to hit them on the counter. Dusak. We've got a player free down here. Kearney. Can he make his way in? It's a great tackle, that. And now they're on the counter. Nothing silly. Got to be our ball, surely. Japp picks it up in the midfield. And that should be end of the thread. Van Ooyen then, as we're going to try and go again. Out wide to Balotelli. Kearney is pulling them wide. Ball for you to Kearney. Can he square it? Ball across. And Albanos with his second of the game. It's 4-1. 4-1. I'm going to keep talking about this Hibs result, but we couldn't do anything against Hibs and we scored 4 against Barcelona. We're making Hibs sound better than they are. Certainly not the case. But Balotelli has been involved in everything. He's only on a 6.7 rating as well. He's seen so much of the ball and Albanos into an empty net. There's another highlight then. Lin Shuai to Horribine. Balotelli. Back heel to Lin Shuai. Balotelli again. As we're stuck a little bit. Ball across. He's headed. We scored again. Albanos with a hat-trick. We scored 5 against Hertha. We scored 5 against Barcelona. It's been a cushy 10 minutes for us. But we've wrapped this one up now. Barcelona, I think they've just gone more open to try and chase the game. See, Balotelli holding on to the ball again. That's a great ball in. And Albanos comes out of nowhere. What a game. There's a highlight from kickoff though. Absolute drama. As Delict to Coop Miners. Fabio Vieira on it then. As it's a ball out wide. Lin Shuai, easy. And Lazic's going to pick it up. Lazic's a player that we looked at as well. A lot of money though. As to go again. Tete. Fabio Vieira. Horribine on a yellow. Needs to be careful. Tete on it. It has a crack and it's well wide. Lietz watches it wide. We've got 3 minutes of stoppages and I reckon this one has gone 5-1 against Barcelona. That's a very good pick-me-up. And we were trying the tactic and the tactic has obviously worked. We blew them away. I'm proud of your performance out there today. Nobody gave us a chance. You would not have put your money on a 5-1 victory against Barcelona. as Monaco win 3-1. We're top of the group. As far as I'm concerned now, we'll play this game against Monaco in the next episode, but we should be out of the group quite easy here. How the fans reacted? Molly Daly says, what a result, can't believe it. I'm absolutely buzzing. Not as buzzing as I am. Young Hearts shine against Barcelona. Klopp's disappointed. Obviously, Klopp, now the manager of Barcelona, is really disappointed with that result. We get 2.46 million for the win. Albano's on form, coming in for Signorelli and gets a hat-trick. What an absolute boy. So how is he doing? 2 starts, 5 goals. Not bad going at all, Albano's. So there we go then. Where are you going to join me next? So fixture-wise then, we'll come back for Aberdeen and Monaco. That's the next 2 games. We'll have the Hamilton game off screen. But yeah, 2 big games. We need a win against Aberdeen. We can't lose 3 league games on screen back to back. So yes then guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been emotional, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.